Hello, my name is Caden Bench, and I'm going to be showing how to do exercise 5.13, so chapter 5, exercise 13. And so when you first open the problem, you'll have a table, and it'll ask you to fill in the lettered blanks to complete the cost of goods sold sections. And so to show how to do this problem, I'm just going to move from left to right across the screen like that, and we'll try to make it through this one. So, net purchases. We know that net purchases is the difference of purchases and purchase returns and allowances. So, if you take purchases and you take away 99, so your purchase returns and allowances, you're going to get 1761. So that's your net purchases. Cost of good purchases is going to be the sum of your net purchases and your freight in. So, over back to our calculator, 1761 plus 161 is going to get us 1,922, so our cost of good purchased. And then the last one in this column is the cost of goods sold, which is going to be the difference of our cost of goods available for sale less our ending inventory. So, back to our calculator, we've got 2,232. Subtracting 384 will give us 1,848. So interesting to note, all of these different answers are going to link together and they all work together, and we'll kind of see what I mean in the following problem. So D, we know that if we take purchases and subtract purchase returns and allowances, we're going to get net purchases. However, D is empty, so if you just take the difference of purchases and net purchases, you will get the answer for purchase returns and allowances. So, to show you what I mean, if we take 1,339 and you subtract 1,290, you'll get 49 for your purchase returns and allowances. For freight in, we know that net purchases plus freight in equals our cost of goods sold. We don't have freight in though, so we can subtract our cost of good purchased, from, we can take 1,290 away from that, and we'll get our freight in cost right there. And then our ending inventory, we know relates to our cost of goods sold. So our cost of goods available for sale minus our ending inventory gives us our cost of goods sold. So if we just do that a little bit backward there, and we go 1,674 minus 1,525, we're going to get our ending inventory there. So pretty simple to go, and we'll just kind of follow that same pattern through the remaining problems in this particular example. So for purchases, we know that purchases less purchase returns and allowances equals our net purchases. So if we take our net purchases, add 360 for purchase returns and allowances, we're going to get 9,548 for our purchases. For H, we know that the net purchases plus freight in equals our cost of good purchased. So it's going to be the same thing we did in the previous example right next to it. So 9,982 minus 9,188 is going to give us our freight in. And then our cost of goods available for sale less our ending inventory equals our cost of goods sold. So if we're solving for cost of goods available for sale, if we just take our cost of goods sold, so 9,424, and add our ending inventory of 1,426, we'll get our cost of goods available for sale. And then lastly, the last three here, our beginning inventory, we know relates directly to the cost of goods available and the cost of goods purchased. So if you look down here, so the cost of goods available for sale and the cost of goods purchased, that difference is going to be our beginning inventory. So if we take 61,417 minus 55,218, we'll get our beginning inventory. And so it kind of ties in there. So if you're solving for the cost of goods available for sale, down here you could also have gone with our beginning inventory plus the cost of goods purchased, and that would also give you the cost of goods available for sale. So that's just another way you can solve that one. So purchase returns and allowances, like we know previously, we know that purchases less purchase returns and allowances equals our net purchases. So if we just take our purchases and the difference of that from 552,440, we'll get our purchase returns and allowances 1,612. And then lastly, our cost of good purchased, we know we can solve from getting the beginning inventory, or we know that we can get the cost of goods available for sale by adding cost of goods purchased to our beginning inventory. In this case, we've solved for both of those, and so we've solved for that, and so we just know we can go 61,417 less 6,199, and that's going to give us our cost of goods purchased. So hopefully that made sense to everybody. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Thank you.